As an individual, we made different collages about the science, technology, in society during ancient time, Middle Ages, and until to the present. And as a group, we decided to choose my collage to be our group collage. In this picture, it was all illustrated how the science and technology evolved during these ages. And every ages will be discussed one by one of my co-members. Well, science and technology in society is the study of how science and in technology influences society, community, and environment. These influences can be positive and negative. Through this field, society is analyzed on its reaction and incorporation of science and technology. The academic area of science and technology is relatively new. Its origins can be traced to the interwar years and the beginning of the Cold War, when scientists as well as science historians and sociologists developed an interest in how science and technology interacted with society. Everything as changes as time passes. It goes without saying that things were done significantly differently decades ago than they are now. Yet our generation has become one that is nearly totally reliant on technology. But regardless of how much people like to claim that our reliance on technology limits us, there's no denying that it has greatly simplified life.
Hello everyone, I am April Joy Padillo. So what is science and technology in society? The Science Technology in Society program is the place where science and technology are examined with the tools of philosophy, history, sociology, anthropology, and cultural studies. It equips students to understand where science and technology came from, and how they change over time, how they are embedded in society, and how they in turn affect society. In STS, students explore what scientists do, how this sometimes differs from what they say they do, how scientific findings impact various publics. In sum, STS explore in rich and compelling ways what difference it makes to human societies that we collectively are producer and user of science and technology. STS research, teaching, and outreach over citizen of modern, high-tech societies the resources with which to evaluate analytically, aesthetically, and ethically the benefits and the risks, the perils, and the promises of notable advances in science and technology.
The birth of science and technology is also the beginning of new knowledge and new lifestyle. Technology and discoveries has advanced into many areas of our lives, making information more accessible, improving communication, improvement of tools and equipment for easy and faster production, and many more. Technology can make our lives easier, but with its benefit comes a potential cost. There is a balance that needs to be found between correctly using technology but knowing when to turn it off. Finding this balance is in the hands of the people though, and will ultimately influence our society for generations to come. Thank you so much.
Good day everyone, my name is Paula G. Dirtis and I am here to explain how science and technology evolved during the ancient time. Before cities are formed when people come together, trade occurs where cities emerge. Society thrives where trade occurs. Within a few thousand years, humanity evolved from nomadic, dispersed tribes to monolithic, enduring empires. The cumulative returns on knowledge that resulted from consistent exploration of people allowed for the dispensing of increasing amounts of discoveries. Technology and science enabled all of this, the reallocation of labor, allowing investors to focus on their studies and inventions. Furthermore, the decentralization of government brought about by urbanization allowed for massive increases in culturally beneficial technologies such as writing system, transportation, labor, and defense equipment. To summarize, urbanization was an important development of the ancient period that created an environment in which people survived because of their discoveries and enhancing their equipments with the power of science. So that would be all. Thank you.
The Middle Ages produced a significant scientific and technological progress. As towns grew, trade rose, and Middle Ages people discovered more efficient ways of conducting work by creating different machines. The heavy plow, horseshoes, and harnesses all resulted in more food to eat and more crops to trade. The Middle Ages were one of the most amazingly innovative periods in human history, yet the Middle Ages were a period of slow scientific progress. The Catholic Church dismissed many innovative thinking, and scientific experimentation and development were rarely supported. Also, major technological developments occurred during this time period, including the use of gunpowder, the invention of vertical windmills as spectacles, mechanical clocks, and much improved water mills and building processes.
Good day everyone, I'm Debbie Princess Ayubiel. So how science and technology evolved during modern times? By the beginning of the 19th century, the notion of progress was closely linked with technological development, and that linkage intensified in the following decades. Our automobile and the airplane changed not only travel, but the nature of our cities and town. And our radio and television brought more of the outside world into everyone's homes. Our knowledge about the causes of diseases brought with treatments and preventive measures. Our computers appeared, and soon the transistors made them smaller, more powerful, more accessible, and cheaper. The modern era has seen and will continue to see extensive changes in society that are driven by politics, religion, and essential events calling for significant developments in science and technology, which has given society the life it gladly accepts today.
So let's learn how important to trace the historical development of science and technology and its application to the society. Well, we've learned through the history of science and technology that everything exists for a reason. As people become more aware and acquisitive, new discoveries emerge. The development of technology over time demonstrate how inventive people gather information about the outside world and apply it to meet needs. The history of technology serves as a foundational understanding for individuals who are new to it as it rapidly advances. It explains how the natural world functions and makes us confused. Technologies past serve as a constant reminder of our knowledge limitations. When it comes to science, the history of it allows us to view the history of the entire world and how we discovered everything from it. Technology is defined as the application of our knowledge. The history of technology is not just a timeline of events, but an access to human progress. Knowing how those individuals made their discoveries helps us expand our thinking, think outside the box, find new things, and make advances to the existing findings. Learning about the history of science and technology has helped us to better understand how the world works and to appreciate the sacrifices and greatness of those who have helped and shape it. It is crucial to understand how science and technology have evolved because they play a significant role in society today and will continue to do so in the coming generation. Therefore, by tracing the history of science and technology, it explained to us mutual dependence between technology and science. The knowledge of science and technology is essential for more discoveries. We need to study the history of technology to learn or understand the changes and the causes of changes in agriculture, production, medical, architecture, education, and etc. Just like how the collage shows.